Well, it ain't over till the fat man sings. Okay, will this nightmare ever end? Just when I started to think that Terra Luna could be back on track, this comes out. All right, so it's not financial advice. Uh, these are just allegations at this point, and people asking some questions. So I don't want to really point the finger at Kwon directly or anybody else, but let's just look at what this article says. ZY Crypto. Okay, June 1st, 2022. Terra 2.0 and Do Kwon in big trouble, in quotes, as Binance investigate serious fraud accusations. So like I said, it's accusations. Nothing. No one is charged with anything. Gotta be careful what you say, what you read, and what you believe. But there are questions being asked, and rightly so, because Terra Luna went from over $100 down to a fraction of a penny. And a disclaimer: I do own some Luna Classic now because I bought in at 3 cents and then at a fraction of a penny, just as a speculative investment, not financial advice. While you're at it, hey, please subscribe to Crypto Housewife. Thank you. Okay, so legal troubles are mounting for the co-creator of the fallen Terra ecosystem, Do Kwon, as Binance launches inquiries into the allegations made by Terra insider Fatman Terra. All right, Fatman Terra. Okay, so like I said, these are allegations, and I guess Binance is maybe asking a few questions. Okay, that's pretty cool. Why not? So Binance digs deeper into Fatman Terra's allegations against Terra Do Kwon when Terra USD or UST, the stablecoin, and Luna stole the show in a cryptosphere months ago. Investors went wild. So the two cryptocurrencies delivered outstanding returns for those who got in early, and it seemed that Do Kwon and his pet projects could do no wrong in the crypto market. Well, yeah, I mean, and don't forget, a lot of things are going up too, hey, back then. So not just Do Kwon's, but you know what? We'll see what happens in the end. We know what has happened. It dumped to sub penny. So we're talking, I mean, Luna Classic, LUNC is sub penny. Luna is trading about $5 or $6 at the making of this video. So after going ballistic and securing creme de la creme spots on the crypto leaderboard, both UST and Luna crashed back to earth in a flash, and unnerving legal issues are now escalating. So it's just a lot of talk, and we'll see what happens. I don't want to say too much, especially when it comes to legal stuff. Let's give it some time and see what happens. Of course, I want Terra Luna to succeed, but I also want to get to the bottom of this. So, speaking with Fortune regarding Binance's support of Terra. Okay, speaking with Fortune regarding Binance's support of Terra as it attempts to come from the dead, CEO CZ indicated that he was very surprised when reports revealed that Do Kwon had created Basis Cash, an earlier failed algorithmic stablecoin project. He admits his team should have done better in terms of due diligence. Okay, that also came to light a few weeks ago after the famous Terra Luna crash, that Do Kwon, who is behind Terra Luna, created Basis Cash, an earlier failed algorithmic stablecoin. So I don't know if that looked like a straight line down, like a rug pull. Terra Luna sure went straight line down, that rug pull kind of look on the day chart, but I don't know, something to look into. Maybe algorithmic stablecoins just are destined to fail. I do not know for sure, but when you did it twice in a row, people get suspicious, and it's either suspicious on the developer or suspicious in terms of maybe this cannot really work long term, because there could be vulnerabilities where people with deep pockets can come in and manipulate the market, manipulate the crypto. And believe me, people with deep pockets, they call them dynamic traders. They can move markets because they have so much money. They can make, say, a stock swing in one direction or another. Oh yeah, it's real. They're called dynamic traders. So, and that is not a crime or anything. It's just they see a vulnerability, they see an opportunity, and they know if they put money in this way, this outcome will happen, and then they walk away with a lot of money. They move markets literally, and I'm not surprised it can be done in the crypto market. Maybe people are just realizing it now that, you know what, maybe we should rethink this whole thing. So could it simply be that which happened with Terra Luna? I do not know. I don't know. So. But it crossed my mind. So I'm just hoping there's no foul play, but what I don't know for sure. So CZ, Binance CEO, claims he has never spoken directly to the Terra creator, even after the abrupt plunge in UST and Luna's values. Interestingly, the Binance chief has also been following tweets from Fat Man Terra. Again, this character shows up. Okay, that's pretty cool. So as a matter of fact, he has now advised his team to more closely scrutinize the allegations leveled against Kwon and Terra by the account. Okay, for those unaware, okay, here we go. Now let's get into the skinny of it with Fat Man Terra. So for those unaware, Fat Man Terra, who claims to be affiliated with Terra's research forum, has been sharing searing exposés of Terraform Labs, the Luna Foundation Guard, and Kwon himself following the Terra demise. All right, so he's digging. He's doing some research. He's digging. Okay, good. Somebody's digging. So the anonymous account previously accused Terra and its CEO of manipulating the prices of UST and Luna by paying various cryptocurrency exchanges and third-party operators, which resulted in users suffering massive losses. Well, that's a big accusation. And that's an accusation. I don't know how to prove that one, but I guess follow the wallets. I don't know. Okay, so the account also said Kwon and other top Terra employees have been earning jaw-dropping farming rewards unencumbered via insider trading, tokenomics adjustments, and barriers to entry. All right. Well, you know what? There's something I don't know who this Fat Man Terra is, but it seems to be an anonymous account. But are they just throwing stuff out there and see what sticks, or are they actually digging in and doing research? What do you think? Maybe you know what's really going on behind the scenes. I sure don't. But this has, as it is, if it's just allegations, well, we'll see what happens, because I also heard the rumor that Korea is investigating the employees at Terra Luna. So we'll see what happens. That would leave a serious paper trail if that's the case. All right, so Fat Man Terra also called out Terra for not reimbursing small holders that lost money during the UST depegging event. All right, so Terra's mounting legal woes. The Terra dumpster fire continues to rage out of control. All right, I can't deny it here. The development team at Terra Luna actually came out with trying, to solve things with the airdrop and reinventing Terra 2.0, which is now Luna, and then Terra Classic, which is LUNC. So they're trying to reinvent stuff. So I got to give them that. I mean, I'm hoping that it does work out and that everything is reinvented, people still believe in it, and it's an actual good project. So we'll see, and not become just a community token. All right, so the Terra dumpster fire continues to rage out of control. So after the devastating collapse of Terra network earlier this month, so that would have been May 2022, many accused Do Kwon of foul play. He was further criticized for tax evasion and unscrupulous profiteering. So all of this is accusations. Nothing. I don't believe he's been charged with a single thing. So let's be clear on this. When you lose money from a massive dump, say you had own just one Terra Luna at $100 whatever dollars, and it plunged to sub penny, you're gonna be mad, and accusations will fly. Now we're getting deeper into investigating. So South Korean regulators. Now this is, you can't hide from these guys. South Korean regulators are also investigating whether Kwon perpetrated fraud in targeting investors with his failed crypto projects. So let's see what happens here with South Korean regulators, because they will have clout. They're not just anonymous people on Twitter claiming to do investigations. Those investigations may be real. They may be digging really, really, really deep to find out dirt about Kwon. Good, because we want to hear everything that we can, but we got to be careful too about, labeling the guy unless he's really charged with something. So I'll be cautious about going too far with the accusations. But that's just me. So, but I also want to know what the heck is going on. So South Korean regulators are also investigating whether Kwon perpetuated fraud in targeting investors with his failed crypto project. As ZY Crypto reported, prosecutors in the country have summoned all former employees of Terraform Labs as part of investigations into whether there was internal price manipulation. Yeah, price manipulation. So meanwhile, CZ says Binance won't hesitate to share any useful information they gather from their investigations with law enforcement. I said, look, based on the data that we have, if we can draw any conclusions, we should share that with law enforcement. So to date, we cannot confirm or deny any of the allegations. So this article, yes, serious fraud accusations. That's all it is at this point. Accusations. Nobody's been charged, but the digging has begun. You got people on Twitter, like I said here, Fat Man Terra, who's digging. He's looking into it. He or she, I don't know who it is. And this one here, South Korea regulators. Now that's the big one. And usually this kind of a thing will take time to investigate. So we'll see what happens. So that's the big breaking news for them. None of this is financial advice. None of this is meant to be accusing anybody of anything other than saying, let the digging begin. Now they're going to start to investigate. What will come out of it? Maybe nothing. Maybe Kwon did nothing wrong. Maybe his coworkers did nothing wrong. Or maybe something else happened. So we'll find out. Okay, not financial advice. Please take a moment, subscribe to Crypto Housewife. I have a ton of Terra Luna videos. I've been following this saga like a mini series, like a Netflix mini series. I swear. Oh my gosh, I do hold Luna Classic now. I was airdropped it, and I got in at various price points. If you want to follow my journey on where I got in and what my portfolio is, subscribe and keep an eye on that Terra Luna playlist that I have. So that's about it, folks. Check out this article. I've ZY Crypto and published June 1st, 2022, and I found it on TradingView. So check it out. Stay up to date. Again, this is just the beginning. Maybe nothing will come out of it. Maybe something will. So in the meantime, I do wish the best for the Terra community. And I hope Luna Classic goes to the moon. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.